So your 2-point perspective, you always start with a horizon line at the top of the paper, and you have a vanishing point 1 and a vanishing point 2 for a 2-point perspective. I'm going to take this isometric drawing and I'm going to draw it here in the perspective format. The key with perspectives is to approximate all dimensions. There's no hard dimensions here. Approximate your dimensions. So everybody's perspective drawing will look a little bit differently. In a nutshell, you always have to start out with some guesswork. You have to guess the overall height of the object. So I just did that with a vertical line, and I have to make sure I'm between those vanishing points. From here, and this is a critical thing, you're always going to project construction lines from vanishing points to known points on your drawing. So I need to do this 3 more times. They should be light construction lines. You don't want them too dark because they're objects that are helping you draw the object that you need. They're not the actual object itself. So there's my overall height. My overall width of the object needs to be approximated or guessed next. So I'll say it's right there. So I'm going to go straight upward. And I basically stop somewhere around this intersection. Hey Carter, your mic is on. Thanks, bro. Next up, I'm going to approximate the depth, which is there. Once again, a lot of guesswork. I'm doing exactly what I did with isometrics. I'm creating the overall box or cube, projecting back more known points. That was a terrible projection. It didn't go back to my VP. So now this object has to be drawn within this 3-dimensional cube. I'm going to draw my frontal view right now. Once again, you're going to be expected to do this for either homework or for class tomorrow. I'll expect it to be done by the end of class tomorrow. So if you want class to be short, show up to class tomorrow with this completely done. I'm drawing my front view, so I'm drawing my overall height and width. I have to guess, once again, a lot of guesswork here with perspective. I have to guess this height. I'm going to guess it to be right about there. I have to guess the width here. Once again, you got a lot of approximations, so I'm going to guess this right about there. I need to now have a vertical line and a projection from this known point. Vertical line to draw this front view. Projected back to VP1. I can now see my entirety front view, and I'm going to darken that in. There it is. Front view is done. Now I can project back known points to this VP to make my depth. The only one I'm missing, I think, is here. I already guessed my overall depth, so now I have this surface here completely done. Darken it in. So hopefully you're just watching, listening. You're going to have to repeat this process. I will post this video on Classroom. Next up, I need to make this surface happen. Known point is here. I need to create this height, which is a vertical line. And I need to project this point back. Every drawing will look slightly different based on your approximations. If you don't have a straight edge at home, use the edge of a book. Use a piece of cardboard. If you don't have cardboard, go to the cereal cabinet and get a cereal box. That's a 2-point perspective. Every one of these, what would be horizontal lines, project back to one of 2 vanishing points. If you look at this drawing, I don't see a single horizontal line. I see some verticals, but not a single horizontal line because they all have to pitch back to a VP.